Now we can't do 1 and 2 together. We have to do separate, right?
Yeah.
So I just gave a big ass hint to what one of my 2 favorite films might be then.
Not really, because I there's so many Christmas movies
but a lot of people that know me, like, let's say like Mom, Nikki, whatever, will know exactly what I'm talking about when I say 1 and 2.
Well,
the
your
first
mom
one
and
and the
Nikki
second
ain't
one
on here. You got us to do that.
Yeah, but when they watch the video, if they ever do, they'll know my top one, like whatever. You know what I mean? So
I think what's going to happen. I think what's going to happen with yours, Josh. I don't know it like off the top of my head, but I think once we figure it out, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But honestly, right now, I can't even think what might be your 1 and 2.
I know it's not Nightmare Before Christmas.
Right.
That was the first one my friend guessed, and I was like, nah, that's kind of played out. So I still like it, but honorable mention, but not top 5.
Okay. All right. So then let's go ahead and get started, and we'll have you go first, Josh. Do you want to do anything different, or do you want to just do how we've always done it?
I want the clues, man.
The clues. Okay.
Yeah. Let's just keep on doing the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, one is fuck. That'd be too easy. I'm trying to think of something that's like, no, that's too easy. Okay. Okay. Title is a Christmas song. Turbo Man, Sinbad.
Oh, it's right there.
Is it Jingle All the Way?
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. Number 5 for me is Jingle All the Way.
Is Turbo Man the name? I've never seen it. So is that like the name of the toy that they're fighting over?
Yeah. That's trying to get. Yeah.
It's funny because I think that movie came out right when Tickle Me Elmo came out. You remember the big ass craze?
Really? Okay. I remember the craze, but I don't remember the timing.
But I think that's when they released this movie because it was like the same effect. Like he was going everywhere trying to get the toy. Because remember Tickle Me Elmo, people were fighting for it and all kind of shit.
I mean, that pretty much goes with any big thing. Like this year's the PS5.
Oh, it wasn't like Tickle Me Elmo. That Tickle Me Elmo, they were on other shit for that. Yeah. I remember they were putting it on the news like, we don't have it anymore. They were going,
Yeah. Well, me, like, I remember, like, I was trying to give Anthony this Dragon Ball Z game last minute, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So just imagine, trying to find your kid this toy that he wants last minute, and everybody else is looking for it.
Yeah,
so
that's the last minute thing. Yeah.
But like as a kid, I liked Sinbad and I liked Arnold, and I thought they were. Yeah. It was a weird pairing because one of them is an action star and one of them is a comedy. But I thought they played off each other well.
No, it's actually just a good overall movie. Like it's hella funny, but it's just a good movie too.
Yeah, and I kind of predicted the end to where like when he dressed up as Turbo Man at the end, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Sinbad's gonna get the toy.
I didn't predict that part.
Yeah, because like I was thinking like, oh, he probably thinks it's gonna be so cool. He doesn't want a Turbo Man. He has, his dad as Turbo Man.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, he probably is gonna be hell happy with that. So, and the funny story about this movie is I watched it at a friend's house. My 3 friends' house. They went to sleep. I was in the living room by myself. They had the movie and they never watched it. And I always like saw trailers. I'm like, because they always go to sleep early. I'm like, I'm up late. I want to do something. So I watched the movie there. That was the first time I watched it. And I think they still haven't watched it to this day. I should have took that VHS.
No, I like it.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why I never watched it. I think I've seen it's probably been on and I've probably seen parts of it and just didn't care to like sit down and watch it. But I don't know why I never just watched it.
It's definitely like, I think it's a really good movie, but it's definitely not like a Christmas movie. I would say definitely watch it. Like I would say check it out. Tell me what you think. But that's why it's number 5 on my list.
It kind of fits in the category of like the Christmas of the Cranks, like just a Christmas movie. It's just something you just watch if it's on.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie though, I think.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
All right, Lamar, you go next.
All right, I have barbecue, a pimp, and a big ass sandwich.
It's a Friday After Next?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of knew it.
I guess that is a Christmas movie, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I asked that question last time. I said, is it considered Christmas? It is a Christmas movie. It is a classic.
I like it. I think it's a cool movie. Like, of course, obviously, it's not better than the first one. Nothing will ever be.
Nah,
but it was okay.
It's like it was funny, but it's kind of like it kind of lost a little bit of the funny, but it was still funny. Like in this movie, they were trying to be funny compared to the other ones where they were naturally funny.
Yeah. I do think Mike Epps was a little bit more tolerable in this one compared to the second one, in my opinion. And to me, I don't know. And the second one, I was kind of like, I thought it was funny, but a little bit annoying as a kid.
A lot of bit annoying.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like Mike Epps. You know, I don't think he's
in Friday After Next, he was more. In Next Friday, he was more. Like, I know people like him, so he was more naturally stupid funny.
Mm-hmm.
But in this one, it's kind of like they played more into that. You know what I mean? They kind of put exclamation points on all their characters. It was still funny as hell to me, but you could tell the difference. You could tell, like, we're trying this time.
Yeah, and that happens a lot too. Like, if there's like it's successful, and then they tend to like over exaggerate it the next time around. And then that's when they tend to lose people, because it's like, all right, now you're just doing too much. Like, it was funny because it seems more natural. And then once it's like, oh, okay, they're natural. Funny, and then they do too much.
It's like, perfect example is the Ice Cube and Kevin Hart movie. The first one, it was funny. And then the second one, it's like, now I'm trying to be the annoying short guy, and I'm trying to be the serious, I don't play those games guy. It's like, when you start trying, then you kind of lose a little bit. But Friday After Next is still funny as hell. But you could just tell they were trying to be funny.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I liked Terry Crews.
I didn't like it at all.
Terry Crews is hilarious. Cat Williams was fucking hilarious.
During that time, when Cat Williams was like, seemed like he was on his way or something.
First mainstream movie.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was. And of course, what's his name? That's Pinky.
Pinky's funny. Yeah.
I'll
give Next Friday and Friday After Next. After that.
What's his name? You're one of your favorite actors, right, Lamar?
Clifton Powell.
Yeah, Clifton Powell. Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's fucking hilarious, and you ain't black if you don't like it.
Well, my list is gonna say I ain't black, so let's get to mine.
If you see my list, I'll be like, well, Arnold's white, Sinbad's black, so I got a black and white. I'm never mixed. I'm mixed.
Okay, so and I think this is gonna solidify it to my number 5. Musical, 1950s, dancing.
Jingle Jangle?
I don't think Lamar will get it, Josh. I'm not sure if he'll get it. No, it's not Jingle Jangle.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I think.
Jingle Jangle.
So wait, hold on. Okay, say it again.
Sound of Music?
No, that's not a Christmas movie, I don't think.
No, it's not. So you're saying it's a musical with dancing.
Mary Poppins.
Surprise.
And from the 50s.
And from the 50s.
Oh, it's that black and white movie, huh? Where the dad, like, goes. No.
It's a Christmas song too.
Let us know.
Jingle All the Way. White Christmas.
Yes. It's White Christmas. No, White Christmas.
White Christmas. I never seen that one. I've never seen.
That's why I said I wasn't sure if you would get it, Josh. But I knew.
I didn't know it was a musical too. I just thought it was just old black and white movie.
I thought it was just a song. I never knew it was a fucking movie.
From 1954. Yep. My mom introduced me and Des to that movie when we were younger, and we used to watch it every year. And they had a song where there's these pair of sisters that show up in the movie, and they have this sister song. So anytime me and Des would reference each other, like social media and stuff, we would reference that song.
Do you still watch it to this day?
I haven't watched it in a while, but it's definitely I love that movie. So,
and you got it as your 5th. That's interesting.
Yeah, I just heard about it on the list.
Putting my list together was hard. Putting my list together was really hard.
For me, the first 2 was pretty easy. Then the rest was like,
If for me, I was trying to like go back and forth to which one was gonna be number 4 or 5, to where I like this movie, but maybe I like this movie a little bit more. Yeah. Well, some people need to understand, just because it's not my top 5 doesn't mean I don't like it.
Oh no, that's
there's a lot of
That's exactly what it means.
I had
yeah. Oh damn! All right, so I'm guessing you just like 5 Christmas movies and that's it.
It was between that and like 4 other movies. So it just boiled down to like which one had more of a nostalgic feeling for me, and it's White Christmas. So
yeah,
the other ones are like ones that I can watch like all of the time and really like them. So all right, go ahead, Josh.
All right. So my number 4, Charles Dickens, Cratchit, Gonzo.
Muppet Christmas?
Yeah, Muppet Christmas Carol.
I forgot
okay. I was like, it's a Christmas Carol, no?
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
that's what you were talking about last time.
Yeah. Was that?
Because you were saying that there's multiple Christmas Carol versions of like different tellings of it. So
yeah. That was like my first introduction to Christmas Carol. I mean, I was already a big fan of Muppets. And so I thought I didn't know it was based off of like a story that's been done millions of times. And I watched it like the other day, and I liked it because it's still a Muppets movie, but it's not too kiddish. Like there's something adults can like too, and then and like that story gets dark at a certain point, and they get dark without trying to tell any jokes in between. So especially in a child's movie, I appreciate that in a kid's movie called, The Muppets Christmas Carol. Yeah. So yeah, that's number 4.
That's hella funny you put that up there. That shit came out when I was like fucking 5 or 4 years old. So you were not even here yet, sir.
Right.
No. But I was a kid and somebody showed it to me. I forgot who showed it to me. And I really liked it. Those are my two favorite Muppets are the main people. So, Gonzo and Rizzo. Rizzo, yeah. I still laugh my ass off to certain things. I'm like, it's for kids, but I'm a little kid at heart sometimes. So.
Gonzo was the black Muppet, you could tell.
Him and Rizzo were playing the black ones.
I think
maybe black and Latino, I don't know, but
something like that.
He's Afro-Latino. He's Dominican. I think Scrooged is the only version of A Christmas Carol that I've seen. I don't think I've seen like any of the originals or other retellings.
I've seen hella different versions. It's like there's so many you can't even name them. They always it's like that the 16 shit where they switch bodies. What is that called?
Freaky Friday.
Oh, Freaky Friday. Yeah.
Make it Freaky Friday. They'll keep doing a version of Scrooge like that, or Christmas Carol. They always do it.
Yeah, they had Flintstones, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Disney, Mickey Mouse. Oh yeah.
You remember he said I'm D'Angelo and he kept scratching his face.
I think I've seen that one.
The Wayans brothers,
so I gotta check it.
Like D'Angelo.
I'm gonna have to check that out because
it's on the Wayans Brothers show though.
So yeah, I remember Wayans Brothers actually parodied "It's a Wonderful Life." I didn't know at the time, but there's do you guys know what A Wonderful Life is about?
That's what it was. It wasn't Scrooge. It was that.
Yeah. It was on the TV show or on In Living Color? On their TV show?
Wayne's Brothers show. Yeah, like Marlon is upset about something, wish he didn't exist, and then Sean is his guardian angel, and he shows him what it's like if he didn't exist.
And his name is D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Scratching his braids.
I don't remember it.
And they had that, I'm going to miss everybody. Like, he puts on his stage, yeah.
I remember.
That shit was stupid.
I do remember that, okay.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, my number 4, Taboo. If I see throw up, I throw up. Vince Vaughn.
For Christmases?
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit.
I like that one.
That one was good.
Yeah.
The Taboo scene is so classic to me. The way he was eating the wings and he was like, "Just read the cards," and he was just knocking them all out. Hilarious.
His wife would just say like 1 or 2 words and he would get it.
That shit was so fucking funny to me.
That movie's hilarious.
Looking dead in his eyes, eating chicken wings, but he's just answering all the cards. Like, that shit is fucking hilarious. But Four Christmases is like nonstop funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen it once, and I remember I liked about it. I don't remember too much, but I thought it was cute. Yeah. I liked it, but it was really funny. It was
that one ain't cute. It's cute, man. That one is
cute
hilarious.
and funny. You can be cute and funny at the same time. All right.
And that was Vince Vaughn in his prime too. That's when he was constantly doing stuff.
Relate to go like, fuck, we gotta go to this Christmas, that Christmas, family. Even though you don't want to go, but
you didn't want to go to none of that shit.
Yeah, products of divorce. So you got you got more than just two families to go visit because your parents are split up. So
I thought, that was a cool premise. I was like, I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll roll with it. Yeah,
that movie's fucking hilarious.
Okay, mine is House Swap, Jack Black, and Cameron Diaz.
Is that Are You Embarrassed? Is it that one?
Yes.
Is it called The Holidays or something? Or okay, I have never seen it. I
didn't think he would get that movie.
In there.
I love that movie, The Holiday.
This Jack Black makes me laugh because she was like whispering. He was like, "Why are you in there?"
They were in Blockbuster, and he was singing, because he was a composer. He composed music for like movies.
Yeah.
So he was making up songs over different movie cases as they were trying to find a movie. So
I'm just imagining Jack Black saying that out loud.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Okay,
that's cute.
That's cute. Yeah.
Is it funny or just is it funny cute or is it just cute?
It's cute funny.
It's cute
funny.
Funny. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, number 3. Okay. No. Not yet. Damn it, I'm almost at the title. I was like, oops. Let's see. Fuck it. Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Dan Aykroyd? Oh, that's a Christmas movie?
Yeah. There's the whole movie. Yeah.
Trading Places.
Yeah. It was saying like last week. I was saying like, more than half the movie takes place on Christmas, and then it leads up to New Year's.
My favorite scene from that movie. A lot of people love when he does the no legs thing. I like when he stopped the record. And he was like, "Get the fuck out." That's my favorite scene in that whole movie.
I don't really remember that movie.
The part I like is like when he's in jail and the big guys pin up against the bars, and Eddie Murphy's like, you fucking with so and so on the North Floor. He's like,
that's kind of reminiscent of what he did in life as Ray, like how he talks shit loud. Hopefully, it's enough to scare you.
or enough somebody to hear him and break it up.
I just like he stopped that record and was like, "Get the fuck out." I don't know why I love that scene. I watch that
now,
scene
wasn't it? I think that was like maybe Eddie Murphy's like second or third film.
It came out something like that because he was still young.
Yeah, it came out after 48 Hours, which I wasn't too big on. But then I saw Trading Places, and I really like him and Dan Aykroyd and that. What's up, Lamar?
Like 48 Hours?
8 Hours or Beverly Hills Cop?
48 Hours. Beverly Hills Cop's great, but 48 Hours, I never went back to watch it.
You should go back and watch that.
I'll try. But all right, let's get back. Trading Places, definitely one of my favorite, Christmas movies. Not really a Christmas themed movie, but like a movie that takes place on Christmas.
Yeah, it's the same shit as Friday After
That. Yeah, but they emphasize on the Christmas, like decorations, and Dan Aykroyd just as a drunk Santa or something like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's snowing, so I reckon for me, I prefer that as a Christmas movie.
Hell yeah. All right, my number 3, Courtney B. Vance, Denzel Washington and Whitney Houston.
I knew this was going to be on your list.
Preacher's Wife.
Because I'm black. Yes, on my list because I'm black.
Oh, when you were questioning about stuff before, I was like, oh, Preacher's Wife is on his list.
How could you not love that movie?
Never seen it.
Never seen it either.
I could tell you exactly why I didn't watch that one because I still remember. Denzel was always doing like really serious movies. He was always in like some kind of drama. So then this comes out.
You don't want to see him happy. You don't want to see happy.
I wanted to see him miserable in movies. So when it was like, oh, he's smiling, I don't want to see this.
So yeah, you really watched Glory or?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I want to see him crying single tears.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him happy.
That's fucked up.
So, but yeah, that was what did it for me.
He's not happy. He's dead.
He's an angel, right?
Yeah.
He is smiling on the movie cover.
I know.
He ain't smiling in any of his other movie covers.
Yeah. That the Denzel Washington teeth, those World Choppers. Yeah, he's smiling in that movie. I've seen the trailer. Yeah.
That shows me somebody's happy.
This is a good damn movie. You guys should watch it. Watch it for Christmas.
I'll check it out. I mean, eventually I'll see. Like, I do want to watch some movies I haven't seen before. So, and I do like, I like Denzel. I mean, he's not my favorite, but I never am bored by any performance because they're all the same.
So is Preacher's Wife a Christmas movie straight through, or does it takes place on Christmas?
No, it's a Christmas movie straight through. It's the build up and the Christmas is the ending. And I wouldn't say with Christmas movies, you only recommend them to people who. I don't take you and Josh as people that really give too much of a shit about Christmas.
Well, so I was gonna ask, I'm into Christmas, but what makes it? Is it just because it takes place during the holidays, or is there anything more?
No, he's like okay. So Courtney B. Vance is he's the preacher, and then of course his wife is Whitney Houston, preacher's wife. And then the angel comes down because he's struggling and he's stressing out. So he's supposed to be sent from God to help him deal with to kind of find his faith again.
The preacher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To help the preacher. Okay.
Denzel Washington is sent down from heaven to help Courtney B. Vance find his faith again.
Does he send him down because it's Christmas or that it just happens to be around Christmas?
It just happens to be around Christmas, but then he starts falling in love with his wife.
Got it.
Damn. I mean, that sounds like some soap opera stuff. So I'll check it out.
I mean, it's applied for the movie.
No. I mean, when you put it that way, that does sound interesting. That it caught my interest. Because have you all seen It's a Wonderful Life?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I seen a clip in Minister Society.
It was on there?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You hear about It's a Wonderful Life in hella movies, they reference it or they'll be watching it, so it's you know about it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've seen all the parodies. Even Chappelle's show did a parody of it where somebody doesn't wish a certain something exists.
You talk about the titties.
Yeah. Because It's a Wonderful Life. It's the whole movie. It's just this, you follow this guy and his friends, his wife, and certain there's this one guy that's hella corrupt and trying to buy the whole town, and the main guy is trying to go up against him. So it's kind of like that. It's this normal story, and all of a sudden, he goes through some shit and he's about to commit suicide. He's thinking about killing himself, and this angel is coming down to help him. Yeah.
I didn't know that's how it happened.
I didn't know it was when I went to go see it with Mom, Nikki, Kenny. I was like, what are we watching? And then Kenny told me the premise of it. I was like, oh, okay. And I ended up really, really enjoying it. I watched it the other day too. So I do recommend if you're into if you don't mind the
Christmas movies.
No, it's hella funny in the beginning. It's hella funny. And emotional, romantic, whatever, and then it gets really, really dark, and then it gets bright again. You know what I mean? I like those movies that knows when to make you laugh, make you cry, whatever. And this one really, and every scene it's one of those movies where like it's 2 hours, but it's necessary. Every scene is necessary because it shows you, you know, what effects you'll have if you've never been in that person's life, if you never existed.
All right, the clues for my number 3 are Christmas lights, poop in the sewer, moose head cups.
I have no idea.
Oh, that's the Lampoons, right?
That's Lampoon's Vacation. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah. I've never seen that movie all the way through. I've seen parts of it.
The funny thing is, I don't know if I've seen it all the way through.
That's another nostalgic movie. We watched that growing up too, because my grandma thought that movie was hilarious. So we always had to watch it.
They had the raccoon and the or something was in the Christmas tree.
It was a squirrel in the Christmas tree because they took a tree from just outside and brought it in like a Christmas tree, and there was a squirrel in it.
My favorite. Okay, so tell me if this is the one where John Candy was eating that big ass steak.
Great Outdoors. That's Great Outdoors.
Okay.
That's a different one. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one. Right.
Is that a National Lampoon's movie too? Or
no,
it's just one of those types of comedies.
But they did so many movies together at that time.
Yeah.
You would think it was.
Yeah, like John Candy, Dan Aykroyd, and Chevy Chase, and like there was like a group of people that were in a lot of movies. Like John Candy. Yeah, like John Candy was in the first National Lampoon's Vacation with Chevy Chase. And for a lot of people, they say like if they were to rank their vacation movies, like Christmas Vacation would either be like 1 or 2. Like
those between that one and the first one,
Yeah.
No, that one's a classic, and it's funny from beginning to end too. So
I like what's his name, Chevy Chase. It's so funny as that character. What's his name? What's his name? Clark, right?
Clark W. Griswold.
Griswold, yeah.
There's in the very beginning. In the very beginning, they're at the mall going Christmas shopping, and he's talking to one of the sales ladies, and it's cold inside, and she's got a tight shirt on. She's got big old boobs, so her nipples are poking out. And he goes, "It's a bit nipply out. I mean, nippy out." So we would always say if it was cold outside, we'd be like, "It's a bit nipply out."
I need to watch it again. Like I said, I'm not sure if I watched all the way through, but I kind of feel like I did.
Yeah.
But they had so many movies at that time, and then
they kind of run into each other.
Yeah. Randy Quaid's in that too, right?
Yeah, he was the one that was dumping his poop from the RV into the sewer.
Damn it. My number 2. Okay, let's see. Traps, Apartment, Firework. Yep. Which one?
You said Apartment, so that's
Apartment.
2.
Yeah.
That's 2.
Or Hotel. No, Hotel. My bad. Hotel,
I was like, where's there an apartment?
Well, he actually goes. Actually, I think I was thinking about the apartment he stayed. There was like a broken down apartment that so-called his uncle lived in.
Yeah, that was a
New
house.
York.
Yeah, that was a house.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was like, what's he talking about apartment?
Yeah. So, but yeah,
the second one is the best one.
You know what's funny? I don't even remember the second one.
I like the second one so much better than the first one.
Number 1 was the one. Like you can't top number 1.
I can't talk.
You can number 2.
Number 2, I really liked as a kid, like that shit. Like what I liked about it is that there's more things he does. You know, like more traps. He messes with a lot more people because I think he feels confident from what he did in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, because in the first one he tricks the pizza guy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's really it, right?
He tricks the pizza guy. He tricks Marv one time. Like he's more like running and he's like doing little stuff here and there, but he's not like doing all this other stuff that he did in the second one.
Yeah, the second one he's tricking the hotel employees.
Yeah. And he runs into what's his name? Daniel Stern's character and Joe Pesci.
Harry and
Marv. Yeah. Like there's a little scene before the big showdown where he does something. I forgot. He pinches some girl on the back.
Whatever, and she punches him.
Yeah.
But you can't top just the shit he did in number one. It's like it could have, like, if you think it could really happen.
I can't
and then the scream when he put the spider on his face.
Oh yeah.
But he does that scream in the second one too.
But it's not the same. It's not the same.
I remember him go. He's like trying to tell him watch out for the It's like, I don't know how these motherfuckers ain't dead from the first movie and the second one, or just brain damage, like injured really bad. Like they just get up, like there's some cartoon characters. Yeah. Like, okay, what are the odds of them, running into him in New York City? Like, but I went with it. Like, I get it. Like, it's a stretch, but I just enjoyed hella much as a kid. Like, as a kid, the second one was my favorite. It's my second favorite. So
it's just number one. It's just
everything. I can't say anymore because I still got one more movie to say.
I know what your number one is now.
You agree, so let's just move on.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later.
My number two, Linus, Snoopy, and
oh wait, so we're doing Christmas specials, not just movies?
That's a movie.
The Charlie Brown Christmas movie?
Yes.
Yeah, you just said movies in the title.
Well, no, I mean, I was asking, is there a Charlie Brown Christmas movie?
Yes.
It's like not longer than 30 minutes?
I think so. I mean, I think it's 30 minutes.
Okay, well, I thought we were just doing films, like full-length films. That's the only thing I thought.
We watched this movie every year as I grew up.
If that's a movie, then if that's a movie, then every episode on a TV show that's 30 minutes is a movie.
He has it right there in the picture. It's the Charlie Brown Christmas movie.
Okay, all right. We should have just done like that separately, like a special Christmas special, like Rudolph or Frosty. You know what I mean? Like I thought we were just doing that. All right. Well, that's a list for another time.
Oh,
Would any of those be on your list, Josh?
Actually, yeah. The Grinch. The Grinch would be on that list actually, because that's
a movie.
The Grinch could have been on your list.
Yeah, but not the Jim Carrey one. I'm talking about the cartoon one.
I consider that a movie too.
Oh, then I guess there's no such thing as a TV show or a TV special.
I've always saw the Grinch as a movie. I've never watched it on TV. I've only watched it as a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could do that. But okay, so we already made the list. So
no. Okay, so Charlie Brown started as a Christmas special, and then they sold it as a movie. So every year we would watch it as a movie.
Well, yeah, you had the VHS tape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I consider that a movie.
Well,
I had the VHS of the animated Grinch.
Then I had the VHS.
No.
I had the VHS of the Ninja Turtle cartoon show. That was an animated series.
Tell
and then when they made it,
into a movie. You ain't gonna be no jerk on this one. Tell me this.
No, you probably
listen.
Okay.
So the Jackson story was considered a special. Is that a movie?
I think it is because it's over 30 minutes at least.
So the time makes it a movie?
4 hours. I would say yes. That's. I mean, it
doesn't.
I'm gonna say this. Y'all minds are made up. I can say it's not a movie. Einstein, everybody else, and y'all ain't gonna listen. So let's. I'm done trying to convince my argument.
That's bullshit. That is a movie. The Grinch right there.
Okay.
Charlie Brown is behind her, and the Grinch is behind her. Those are both movies.
All right, then. So you're telling me that once it's on VHS, it's a movie, even if it's a TV show. It's a movie.
No, it's a movie. That wasn't an episode of Charlie Brown.
It's not a full length. It's not a full length movie. It's a special movie, I guess.
So
it's a short film.
30-minute movies?
There you go, short film. Okay, there we go. Short film. There we go. Yeah, it's a short film. All right, it's a short animated film. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
It's an animated short.
Yeah. I was gonna do that for a different list. Like I put them in separately, but I'm just gonna. We already made my list, so I'm not gonna change anything. Let's just roll with it.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't even think about those because I knew nothing like that would be on my list, so I didn't even think to bring that up.
No. Yeah. Every year we used to watch Charlie Brown. Every
It probably like if I were to, I would probably take the Muppets Christmas Carol off and Jingle All the Way and put like, the Grinch or Rudolph or Santa Claus is coming to town.
Muppets Christmas Carol wasn't a movie; it was a special.
Yes. I mean, even though it was over an hour and 30 minutes, it was played in theaters. They played movies in theaters, and they played no, and they played Charlie Brown in TV, not in the movie theaters.
They did play it in the movie theater.
No, you saw it in the movie theater.
No, they played it in the movie theater.
but it wasn't originally released in the movie theater.
It was originally
like
released
Christmas
on TV.
Yeah, in TV. It was a TV
so when
special.
you search up Christmas movies, Charlie Brown and the Grinch will come up. That Grinch right there, not Jim Carrey. That Grinch.
Mm-hmm. Hell, it's in the collage. I didn't make this. I googled this.
It's a Christmas movie.
Okay, it is. Christmas short movie. It's a short movie.
Yeah, it's a short
movie. A movie is a movie. I don't care if it's short or long. Don't say that.
No, I just thought it was funny. You said just because it came out on the VHS, it was a movie. And
no,
every other TV show came out on VHS.
That wasn't my reason. I said it came out as a special. Then we bought the tape,
mm-hmm. And that made it a movie because it was on tape.
Because it was a movie.
All right, let's just move along. We're just going around in circles. Go on.
You're not making any sense.
So, Charlie Brown Christmas movie. You happy? Why do you like that film?
Charlie, I just like it because, like I said, every year we watched it. Every year we watched it before Christmas, like the day before Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's like that. I guess the nostalgic part.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the football? Or does she do that all the time?
She does that almost every time she gets a chance to.
That's on the show. In the movie, they're practicing for the. You like I did that? In the movie, they're practicing for the Christmas play.
I know. Yeah. Like,
is that the one where they're dancing? Movie. Is that the one when they're all dancing and the one's doing like the one with the.
They all every time.
That's your name and comment.
I know it's like everything. It's like they happen in every other episode. It's like, Linus dance with his blanket. Linus dance with his blanket all the time. That one dude moves his feet like back and forth. I forgot what he was. Like, they all do the same dance and they play the same song.
In this movie, they're practicing for a play, and Charlie Brown's, of course, trying to be happy about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the Scrooge of the clique.
He's not the Scrooge, but he's always lost on some shit.
He always fucks up and people give him shit for. Yeah. I remember there's one time, this other movie, it was a short film. I think it was like 15 minutes, but it came out on VHS. That's how I saw it. He was just trying to figure out why he was depressed. And then Christmas, he's still trying to figure out
whole speech.
What I'm talking about. What?
Oh my god.
He's a jerk.
I'm a jerk. All right. We'll start to talk about this movie.
Oh, he's gonna take that and run with it. Okay, my number 2. Clues are. It is my turn, right?
Yeah.
He's
an angry elf. Smiling's my favorite.
Elf.
Yellow ones don't stop.
Elf.
He's an angry elf. This nigga called me elf again. You're an elf. Why did he yell at while he's being choked?
Elf is a classic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that was the first time I didn't know my age because we went with Tasha and Desiree and Anthony to go see Elf in theaters, and they were trying to pass me off as 12 with like 5 o'clock shadow. And boy, I was just like, nope, because they were like, they just told me, all right, Josh, you're young. I'm like, okay, what age do I have to say to you?
You should have just walked up and said, I'm an elf.
And we would have been like, he's an angry elf.
Yeah. He's a black elf, black angry elf.
He's a bluff.
Hey, I fucking love this movie. I love how Faison Love was just staring at him when he was like, Santa Claus coming to town. He was like, Santa! He was just staring at him. he was fucking hilarious. He was fucking hilarious. I just the way he looked at him when he was screaming. He was looking at him like son of a bitch.
I wonder how many times he broke. I know when we went to see it, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was like, well, it's a Christmas movie. We're all gonna just go see it together. If anything, it'll just be an event of us just going as siblings to go see this movie. And walked out like that movie was hella funny.
Well, I'm a Will Ferrell fan, so I had to see it regardless.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan, and some of the stuff I saw I was like, oh my god, stupid. Like stupid funny, but like, oh my god, this is stupid. So when he came out with this, it was like, I don't know how this is gonna work.
It's perfect.
So, but it worked.
Yeah. Yeah, this I did like it the first time I saw it. I started liking it more, like when I watched it more, and I started laughing at a lot more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm not the biggest Will Ferrell fan, but he's really grown on me. As like, so with certain roles, I like him, man. And certain roles, I'm like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I get why like a lot of people like this. Like it's like a new, more recent Christmas movie that a lot of people like. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Just leave it at that. Just leave it.
It's funny because
emphasis on the movie.
Well, yeah, because we saw it at the movie theaters. For the price of a movie ticket. Sorry.
Guy's a jerk.
Oh, I gotta love him. Yeah, number 2, Elf.
Elf. Okay. All right. So there's no clues. There's no
you
clues.
You gave it away the last one.
No.
I'm sorry.
There's no clues. Y'all should know number one what my favorite Christmas movie is.
Josh, I didn't mean to argue with your number 2. Most people that put that as the number 2, they always choose one or the other. Like they don't ever have both. It's always like a one or the other.
Yeah. Well, like I was trying to hint at earlier, like I liked 2 as a kid more, and when I grew up, I liked 1 better.
Mm-hmm.
I still like 2 a lot, but like I think 1's is the better film in my opinion. Yeah. And that's the number 1 Christmas movie I make a point to watch almost every single year, or even any other other day, other month, because I can watch it at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Shit, Home Alone. What I mean, y'all seen it? Y'all laugh, right?
Like I said, from the Scream, all the movie traps. It's like you feel the frustration from fucking what's his name? It's not Danny DeVito. What the fuck is his name? Joe Pesci.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Irritated as fuck, but it's like they don't give up. It's like, when do you just stop?
Yeah. Well, I think the reason why I like this one too is because it makes sense for him not knowing what to do, like with the traps and everything. He does, and as time goes on, he's like, he's trying to defend his house, and that's when he becomes like more like adult, more mature, whatever. So that transition was cool.
Brat.
No, his family wasn't shit.
He was a brat too.
No, his uncle was. I'd never met an uncle that fucked up.
But it was his family. Because he's like, he's trying to eat the pizza and his brother ate it. And he's like, ooh, get a plate. He's acting like he's throwing up. And then pushed him.
And
then his uncle's like, you little jerk. I was like,
it's like Buzz got away with a lot of thick bullshit in the first and second one. Yeah, and they blame, the young person, and I'm all like, fuck. That's why I can relate to Macaulay Culkin.
That was your life.
I was just like,
you're like, Kevin, we're here, Kevin.
Yeah. And also, like, just have the house to yourself. It's hella cool until you realize, oh shit, I need to go buy some groceries, or I'm scared of the old man outside that I run.
What was it? The downstairs in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the water heater.
No, the
washing machine.
It was
the washing machine.
Boiler.
No, the boiler.
Yeah,
like, the thing that makes the house warm or whatever. Like,
yeah. It was like a monster to him.
I never knew
the only thing I would never the spider tarantulas running around out of his cage. Nope. Mm-hmm. I would have left that house.
Just like
right.
Hilarious.
You know what's funny?
Because he didn't even move. He just laid there.
He was just like, he grabbed that shit. They actually grabbed a real spider and put it on there. Face. Yeah, fuck that. When when Kevin's in the bathroom singing like Christmas, and goes like this, put on his aftershave, and they show the spider running down. I thought he was screaming because the spider was there. That's what I would have done. I would have screamed.
I thought it was because of the burning. I didn't know why.
I didn't know. No, it was the burning one. I thought it was screaming because the tarantula was there, and I would have screamed like a more higher pitch.
It would have been more high.
Yeah. Like we heard a young girl screaming. Oh no, that was just the TV. Had it on too loud. Yeah, but Home Alone, definitely is my favorite movie. Christmas movie.
I had a debate between Home Alone and Preacher's Wife. And Preacher's Wife won. But I do love Home Alone though, so it wasn't too far off.
I thought you said fuck every other movie if they weren't the first 5 movies.
I did say that. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it.
Nah. Wait. So, all right. What's your number? Your number 1, Lamar, right?
Elf.
Yeah. Damn, I think we're just going around. Lamar is telling my favorite one.
He called out yours. I was going to call out his.
Let me take some fucking clues, man.
Too late. Nope, sorry. Same rule applies for me. Same rule applies for you. All right.
I fucking love Elf. Like I said, we were watching it so much, we had to take a break last year. So before Christmas to take a break. But Elf is it's like one of those instant classic movies. I still cry laughing when he walks in the office and he goes, "Oh," when he sees the guy, the little guy giving the speech. He just opens the door and he goes, "Oh." I was like, "Oh, please get him out of there." Does Santa know you here? I was like, it's just so fucking stupid. I work with a guy that's short, and I accidentally said it to him. He's hella short too.
You called him an angry elf.
We're moving a cabinet, and he's just like complaining. When I say he's short, he's like maybe 5 foot almost. So we're moving a cabinet, and he's just like hella struggling. And I was like, he's an angry elf. And everybody started laughing. I didn't mean to say it, but it's all I can think of because he's little and he's mad.
Horrible.
Yeah, you tall assholes piss me off, right?
I mean, we said a lot about F already, so there ain't too much more I can say. It's just instant classic.
You guys want to shout mine out?
Home Alone?
Home Alone 2?
I don't know. You had some shit from the 50s, so we don't know what you about to say.
Yeah. You had some, some shit I didn't know you liked. I mean, I know there's a White Christmas movie, but I didn't know you liked that one. I mean, it's cool. Yeah.
Okay. 0, Sally.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Why didn't I?
That's what I thought you guys would have got.
I thought Josh told you couldn't do that.
No.
He said this is Christmas. He
It's
said
a Christmas
that
movie.
not for Halloween.
It's Christmas, yeah.
It's Christmas, he said.
I don't know, I just thought
in the movie, they say, "This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween."
Yeah. And then the rest of the movie, Halloween's over. They say this is Halloween the first 5 minutes of the movie, and then afterwards, or even the first it's 3-minute song. After that song's over, it's no more Halloween. It's what he says. It's only 364 days until Halloween.
Yeah.
So that just concludes. Yeah, we got a whole year until Halloween.
But it doesn't become a legit Christmas movie until he falls into the Christmas tree.
Yeah, but then throughout the whole movie, the rest of the movie,
so it's a good Christmas 10 minutes that it's a Halloween movie. But I digress because we're talking about Christmas. It is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I say it's a Christmas movie.
It is.
It's definitely Christmas.
I mean, you can watch it on Halloween because there's Halloween characters in it. So I get that. But
no, I do watch it on Halloween. But
like I said, I watched the first 10 minutes and then
you turn it off.
I don't watch that shit at all.
Well, because last week I wasn't thinking about it because I remember last week Lamar was saying how much he was tired of this shit.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I think I assumed that you thought the same way, Tasha, because your daughter was just so obsessed.
Yeah, but that didn't make me hate it because it was we didn't watch it all the time. It was strictly Halloween or Christmas,
right?
But and even the boy would watch it a good amount of times too. But I never got sick of it. But like I said, I was a fan of it before Chandria was even thought of. So I watched it when it first came out and was a fan of it. I just didn't. I wasn't what do you call those kinds of fans that are just like so extreme?
Diehard fans.
I wasn't a diehard fan and need to have like all of this
merchandise or
merchandise and all that stuff. Yeah. It wasn't like that. So
those people annoy me anyway. Yeah. It's like, okay, we get it. You're a fan. You got to put on this extra. They're not a team. It's not a sports team. Fuck relax.
Yeah, no, I like the soundtrack. I like the songs. I like the movie. Like, you know, I bought the movie and I got like a CD with like a Disney like track with some Night Before Christmas songs on it. But yeah, I never really cared to get any shirts. I never got any Disney shirts either. So yeah,
I didn't get one until we went to Disneyland for Halloween a few years ago. And because we were all planning on dressing up for
that makes sense because you're dressing up,
right? It was for a reason,
yeah. Not
and then I dressed up as Sally for Chandrea's Nightmare Before Christmas party. So so it was for a reason. It was a theme to it, but I was never I'm not a diehard like that, needing to have like pins and all that kind of stuff. But I'm definitely a fan. So and I have been.
I remember somebody in 8th grade came in a Jack Skellington costume, even though parades ended at 6th grade. So you know, I was like, all right, we're not doing this. And it was either 7th or 8th, middle school, you know, preteens coming in. Like, that's how much he loved.
Like, who does this anymore? That's so
that's
so elementary school.
I was like, you loser, and I was upset because he had the balls to do it and I didn't do it.
That's what on the low, like, fuck, you son of a bitch, you tell me.
Grow the fuck up.
Look at this guy.
Who invited the loser to this class? Who watches Nightmare Before Christmas anymore? Right?
And you went home that night and you went trick-or-treating in your costume.
Yeah. I was the right size, you know. I could pass off as a kid. I just couldn't be a skeleton. They were like, man, you should be Oogie Boogie. And I thought it should have been.
I had to shut Isaiah down. He came with that deep ass voice like, so are we going trick-or-treating? No, the fuck you're not. Cut that shit out. It's over. It is over.
Yeah, but I still enjoy, like, from time to time, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's still a classic. I
don't watch it at all.
I know. You told us if you heard Jack the Pumpkin King one more time.
Oh, fuck.
One more time.
I'm taking off.
Say Jack the Pumpkin King one more time. I dare you. Go Samuel Jackson.
You say Jim, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I'm surprised, Lamar. I'm surprised you didn't have This Christmas on your list.
Nah.
That was an honorable mention. That was one of the ones I was like going back and forth with to put on number 5.
So that's one of those get black people attention movies. So it's like 5 other people I could put in the movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it was a movie. It was a cash grab. It's like grab all the popular actors and actresses and put them in this movie.
And put Chris Brown in it.
Though. I do, and he's not a good actor in it. But I do like the movie. Like, I do like the movie, but it'll never be a favorite. That's when if BT's playing it, I'll change it to it and watch it. But I'm not gonna put it on my list as the greatest. I'm not gonna turn it on purpose.
Yeah, I didn't even. A lot of people might have put Die Hard on their Christmas list. I'm not a big fan of Die Hard. Yeah, I mean, I heard
part 4 is really the only one. No, part 3.
I like 3 because Samuel
that's
Jackson,
the only one I really know.
That's one I like. Samuel Jackson. That's the reason why I like it.
The other ones are cool.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say the other ones are cool because that last one was fucking horrible. But
no, I didn't even watch that one.
Yeah, don't watch it. That's the one with his son, right?
Yeah, no,
fuck that movie.
No, I like 4. 4's cool, but not 5.
Oh, there's more than 4?
Yeah, there's one more they did, and that just made the franchise die hard.
I didn't even know
really
that.
Hard.
It was his son.
Yeah,
so fucking stupid.
And like Lamar said, like, yeah, the first one, I get it. It's a classic. It's like when people think about like that one man versus like a bunch of people.
Yeah,
it's called like Rambo, like the one after Rambo. Like that's what Die Hard is, but it's never a movie I go back to watch.
But Die Hard is like the average Joe Rambo. It's not really Rambo.
Yeah.
Or like this regular guy getting fucked up, but he won't die.
Yeah.
What about
the villains have bad aim?
Have you guys seen that movie, The Ref?
I've heard of it. I think I borrowed it from you, Tasha, and I didn't finish watching it.
It's the one with Kevin Spacey and his wife, and they're constantly fighting, and they stop at the store, and this guy who's on the run because he robbed a house takes them hostage and then ties them up in their house, and they have family coming over for dinner, so he's acting like he's their therapist.
Fuck, I feel like I've seen that.
And it's Dennis Leary, the smart ass comedian that talks hella fast, the white guy. Yeah, him.
Damn, I feel like I've seen that.
That was almost my number 5 too. I love that damn movie.
I feel like I've seen that.
Did anybody see the new Black Christmas movie?
No.
Which one?
I don't think I've seen any of the Black Christmas movies.
No, I saw the first remake, and it didn't leave an impression on me, so I kind of forgot about it. But I heard a rant the other day on Instagram of how bad it is.
You heard it, or
I read it? Sorry, I read it.
Was it Nikki's?
Yeah, it was Nikki and Kenny. I read Kenny's first, and I read Nikki's.
What's the Black Christmas?
It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like these they were like a sorority or something, and they're at a house for Christmas, and then some guy breaks in and kills him.
But in this one, it seems like it's like a whole cult of guys. Like the trailer showed the whole fucking movie, and I was mad because
But don't the women like turn around and like kick their ass?
Something, yeah. It was like empower, like that whole, I guess, like
female empowerment.
Yeah. And then some people felt insulted that they forced it.
Do you want to say anything about any other Christmas movies before I stop recording?
I can't think of anything.
Did you have any other ones that you were like struggling with putting on your list? That
the only one
almost made it.
Only one was It's a Wonderful Life, but that's just too new. I'm still taking it in, so could probably be on the list.
So you watched it recently?
Yeah, like I watched it last year for the first time, and then I watched it a couple nights ago, and I was like, man, this movie still makes me like it reminds me of the first time I've seen it. It makes me feel the same way every time I watch it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I would say it's honorable mention. You know, it'd be on my top 10 list, and I do highly recommend it. So that's the only thing I can say.
I have a question. So Matilda is a Christmas movie?
Matilda?
No,
that's a Miracle on 34th Street.
On 34th Street, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was actually...
That is Matilda.
Yeah.
She plays Matilda,
but she's not Matilda in the movie.
Right.
But yeah. I was going to go... I was probably going to check that out, the original one. There's a list of like Christmas movies that people say like are the top 20.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of like, I'm going to watch it and be like, all right, let's see if this is as good. Yeah, let's see if this deserves to be on the list of Home Alone or Elf.
Now that I think about it, my problem with this Christmas is I get tired of seeing when the Black family movies, when they just like balling out of control for no explainable reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you watch this Christmas, everybody's just like well off, but they talk like they're not. But you're just looking at the shit like they're in this gigantic fucking house. Fucking Chris Brown has a motorcycle. Like everybody got money. It's like show the like when you watch The Preacher's Wife, they're in a regular house. It's regular shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I think that's why I call it a money grab, because I kind of hate that angle of. That's why I didn't put fucking The Best Man. It's like, why is everybody always well off? Like, give me the regular Black people. We're not fucking rich like that all the time. You know what I mean?
It's like if they're not well off, it's a hood movie. So there's like no in between.
It's either or. But The Preacher's Wife, they're in between. They're just regular.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Actually, you know, I have a dishonorable mention. I'm gonna get shit for this. I don't care. I do not care for Christmas Story. I told you this millions of times. I do not care about it. Thank you.
I agree.
I have not seen it.
I'm gonna tell you this. I have never seen it. Everybody that loves this says, you gotta watch this. So I tried to watch this and I fucking hate it. This dad gets a leg lamp. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. I don't give a fuck.
Make this movie interesting. Shoot your eye out.
Yeah.
Do it.
Whoever fucking made this movie, I'll shoot your eye out. All right. How about that? I mean, yeah. Apparently it was
so fucking what?
Yeah. Like, okay, I get it. Like, I think it's one of those things where, like, at the time you had to watch it to appreciate. Like, at the time, like, I don't think it's timeless, in my opinion. Like, a lot of people think I think it's more nostalgic.
So you have seen it, Josh?
I've seen parts of it, and
but it wasn't enough to grab you.
No, I tried to watch it. I tried to watch the whole movie, and it didn't work. I turned it off.
Every fucking Christmas, ever since I was a kid, on Superstation, I think, or TBS, they played the 24-hour marathon of A Christmas Story. I watched parts of it, and nothing about that movie makes me want to go like, I want to check it out. Like, I might give it one more chance because I have a different perspective, but like of films, but I'm just gonna go with Lamar because you said you watched it. You watched it recently, the whole thing.
This is like 2 years ago. No, not the whole thing. I made it halfway, and I was like, "Where are we going?"
Yeah,
it was like a boring version of the Wonder Years. And I love the Wonder Years.
You know,
I fucking love the Wonder Years.
That sums it up, man. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell people like, my partner Lamar said this. That's why I don't like Wonder. Yeah, no, and the way that it's filmed, it just looks so uneasy. Like something's off about it. The way it looks, the way the filming, the lighting, or whatever it is. I don't know.
I kind of feel like that was on purpose, but I think I think it hit more comedically. How do you say that?
Comedically.
Comedically. I feel like that might have hit back then when they put it out.
Yeah, but as a kid, like me watching that, there was like I couldn't point out why I was like something was off about watching this film.
Right.
Because he did direct the original Black Christmas. I heard the director or the person who made Christmas Story did Black Christmas, and that was a horror film.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if like he has a certain sense of humor that's in like what's called acquired taste or whatever. Because I never seen anything funny about that movie.
Yeah, so that was our top 5 Christmas list. Tune in next week when we talk about our top 20. Our top 5 movies for 2020.
Of 2020, yep.
Oh, okay. I kind of got that in my head.
I don't.
Exactly.
I need that list.